Fam, thank you for choosing to watch this episode of Mind the Mic podcast. Before we get into it, though, I need you to hit subscribe. And not just me, the whole Mind the Mic podcast family needs you to. Maddie, Uncle Pete, Stu, Lekka, and of course myself, Shubz, and anybody else that's on board by the time you watch this video, we need you to hit subscribe. If it's your first time here, I understand if you're a bit reserved and you're like, I don't know, watch the video and after subscribe if you want to. But if you're here and you're watching all the time, subscribe. It's not that hard. All you got to do is, if you're watching on your TV, you're like, I can't subscribe, I don't have an account. You have a phone, don't you? I know you have a phone in your hand right now. Grab the phone, create a YouTube account. It takes a couple minutes, and then you can subscribe. And when you do that too, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we put up a new episode. I asked this of you because we put in so much time. We've done hundreds of episodes. We plan on doing thousands more with as many amazing people as we can. But we need you to subscribe, fam. Big love to everybody that's been watching. Big love to everybody that's been supporting and anybody that's just arrived. I hope you enjoy the journey, enjoy the episode, and subscribe.
So I am Maori. My grandmother on my dad's side, my paternal grandmother is half Japanese. So I do have a little bit of
I
Asian.
see a bit of ching there, sis. I see a bit of ching. This guy.
So I am Maori. My grandmother on my dad's side, my paternal grandmother is half Japanese. So I do have a little bit of Asian.
I see a bit of ching there, sis. I see a bit of ching. This guy. Welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. I'm your host, Shubz. Here with a very special POV episode, the Shubz POV episode 6. This episode's special because I need to address something. The videos that you've seen before this video is what I need to address for context. If you didn't watch those videos, which you should have, the sister Ash, Winnie, and myself, episode 186 of Mind the Mic podcast. You can go back and listen to the full episode. But there's a little snippet that was put up from myself and my squad, my family here on Mind the Mic, that people have taken out of context and the wrong way. So I thought I'd just address some of the comments that have been thrown my way because of what I said. If you listen to the video, the first one is the original, the way it was posted originally. The second is just me changing the wording of at the end of that, because at the end of it I say there's gay or that's gay, but then the second one I say what I actually say, which is let's go. So when we're doing these podcasts and then we get clips made, they're made by AI. So sometimes the AI says the wrong thing, and obviously the AI threw me under the bus there. But that's not actually the thing that I'm getting targeted about. The gay part is not what I'm getting targeted about. I'm actually getting targeted about I think it's a descriptive thing, saying ching. So ching being like a chingy sort of eyes. I said that to the sister because she said her paternal grandmother was Japanese. And I just said I can see a bit of ching there, like in her. I didn't take that as a racist thing. I didn't say that as a racist term. For me, it's descriptive. Anybody that knows the word Qing actually originates from the Qing dynasty, who took over and preceded the Ming dynasty back in ancient times. Well, not ancient, it was like the 1600s, but yeah, 16 or 1500, something like that, around a similar time as the Renaissance era, but in China. So they ruled for a couple of hundred years, I'm pretty sure. You can correct me if you want, but the Qing dynasty was Chinese, and where modern day China, a little bit of Russia is today, is where they sort of ruled. And for me, all I'm doing is describing what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that I can tell that she's probably got some Qing, which would mean you know, possibly descend from eyes. Obviously, Japanese and Chinese is a little bit different, but they're not far. And eyes wise, I think the eyes are similar. But anyway, for me, calling me racist is just stupid because I just think that's false. That's my opinion, and I didn't have racist intent in the word. I think intent is key. You know what I mean? I think we live in a world that's politically correct. So much political correctness, so much cancel this, cancel that. that's another thing that I wanted to address too. Anybody that's like, oh, this feels cancelable or you're gonna get cancelled. Yeah, I'm only gonna get cancelled if I stop posting and stop talking. Like cancel is fake, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like cancel is fake. Let's say, well, what can they do? Stop people from sponsoring me? Well, good luck then. You know what I mean? If people don't want to sponsor myself or what we do here on the podcast because of me saying ching, like, bruh, we live in a fucking fucked up world if that's the case. Especially when I'm just describing what I'm seeing. Yeah. And like I said, cancel I think is just bullshit anyway. It just means that you give up. Like if I keep posting videos, like I've put up 200 odd podcasts in the last not even 6 months. You know what I mean? Like I've put in a crazy amount of work, and so has the squad that's with me. Shout out Maddie, shout out Uncle Pete, shout out Stewie, shout out my bro Leka, all the fam, like and anybody that's helped along that journey too, inside and out. But yeah, if you want to think I'm racist, that's your own opinion, cuz. But I ain't giving those words power. And like I said, giving words power and an intent, I think, is key. Like if you call someone something with the intent to harm them, then I think it's, yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, people can call me whatever. They can call me black, they can call me brown, they can call me. So I'm not gonna get offended because I don't care. Like I literally don't care, you know. So yeah, when it comes to all that ching stuff, I just think, you know, I'm not gonna stop posting, and you can call me racist all you want, but let's just break down racism, for example. Like who even said, like who even created that term? Like racism is like they're acting like we're different races. There's only one race as far as I'm concerned, the human race. And you and I, if you're watching this, are part of that race, unless you're an alien or an animal of some kind. We all have different like pigments, and we all have different eye shapes. Some chingy, I think, but I don't think there's fucking any difference. We all humans out here, really. We all got different cultures, maybe different belief systems. But if we're humans, like this, is the only race that we're a part of. I think racism is used by a lot of elites to keep us fighting amongst ourselves while they do a lot of bullshit to us, or they, make moves, while we're fighting over being black, white, brown, ching, not ching, yellow, whatever other colors there are. They continue to, do shit that like harms our future generations and also keeps us stuck in this rat race and this um what would you say, this constant loop, you know what I mean? So for me, us arguing about race is just dumb, like literally dumb. Are there instances in life and in the world where people have been trotted on because of the color of their skin? Sure. Whether it's the Atlantic slave trade, and a lot of Africans obviously were taken from Africa. But let's not forget who gave those Africans. It was a slave trade, right? There was trade involved. Who gave those Africans to these white people? It was the African kings and that. You know what I mean? Same with, and at the same time, Irish were slaves and they white. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm Maori, where our people trotted on and taken advantage of by um a whole nother system that was white. Yeah, sure, but at the same time, as shitty as it is, they're still human too, cuz like. And yeah, I just think racism keeps us fighting without us realizing that we all the same. We all want the same things when it comes to our kids being safe, and we all want to be fed and have a roof over our head. Obviously there's been a lot of instances around the world where the white man, they would say, has stood on top of the black man, but then also the black man or the brown man has also given up his own people. And also let's not forget, if we talk about the Qing dynasty in China, the Mongols ruled the most land of all time, and they were Chingy. And I don't think the word Chingy is bad either, because when I laugh, I'm Chingy as fuck. I probably got some Asian in me too. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and just address those comments about that. I probably won't do it in the future. If you want to call me racist sexually, do whatever, because I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop creating content. I'm not gonna stop podcasting as many cool people as possible. If you don't want to come on our podcast because of me, because I don't want to retract my ching statement, well, good, because I don't want you. Because I don't want people telling me what I should do on my platform, and I don't want like my people that are all with me. I created this to be an outlet for us. So can we get things wrong in time? Sure, we could get things wrong, but you're not going to tell me what I can and can't say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the reason the world is the way it is. That's the reason why, you know, so much rubbish happens in the world today, is because people want to listen to everybody that's bloody crying. Like, oh, hurts my feelings. Like, bro, like sometimes you just gotta harden up, cuz. And I'm talking to myself there too, literally. You know, and you can say whatever you want, but I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me. Mind the Mic podcast. This is what we do. We jump on and we just we share journeys of people's. We jump on and share our thoughts. We jump on and talk about whatever we want to talk about, you know. And if you don't like it, go make your own platform. And then the funniest one is the ones that have no profile, like, cuz you're not even worth anything, bruh. You know, you haven't even got the ball bags to put your face on there. So, you know, suck a fat one, man. Straight up. But yeah, I wouldn't be addressing this anymore. That's me. And I'll probably, unless it's something real big, like I probably won't address this shit anything anymore either. I'm just gonna keep making content with my homies, with my fam, and we're just gonna keep putting out podcasts, whether people watch it or they don't. Such is life. We just keep putting it out. Anyway, big love. Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the Mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.